Good morning, entrepreneur and active women. I hope you are all well today. I am Fatima, the founder of Be Your Energy, and welcome on this channel. So as you know, each month I introduce in my platform an inspiring entrepreneur woman that will share with you her story, her challenges, and some maybe of her rituals. So my guest this month is Raphaele-Vallauri. She's expert in the management of fear, phobia, and also all the addiction. So Raphael, thank you for accepting today to do this interview with me, to do this conversation. And if you want, you can introduce yourself maybe to our audience.
Yes, thank you, Fatima, for inviting me. Hello, everybody. So my name is Raphaele-Vallauri-Martin. And I'm an expert in helping people to rid themselves from any fears, any phobias, stress, anxiety, and some addictions. So I do that in French, I do that in English, and it's for both men and women, and also children starting age 8, 9, wherever they are in the world. So, and that's quite easy to do. Huh? So don't think it's very, very sophisticated. It's quite easy to get rid of all these problems in your life. So my story, yes. why did I start to to help people with having these issues? Well, it's because I had these issues. I was so scared of snakes, of height as well. I had, I couldn't climb on the ladder. It was impossible for me. And my husband, who's an architect, couldn't believe, I was not able to climb a ladder. So it was quite difficult. And I was also afraid of driving for many, many months and years. I couldn't drive, or I was, panicking. So I decided to treat myself, to cure myself, and did a training in NLP, neuro linguistic programming, and then in like 5 minutes, the coach was able to overcome my phobia of height, and I was on top of the building, looking downstairs, 16 floor below, and I was not afraid anymore. So this was a turning point. I said, it's so easy. You don't need to go to therapy for years. In a few hours, it's gone. So if I can do it, I can help others to do it, and that's how I shifted. I was teaching before. I was doing marketing and management, jobs. So I switched totally to helping people wherever they are, to be free, from all these problems, because it's easy. Yeah. They can do it.
Yes, if you can do it, they can do it too. That's great.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So Raphael, what is your source of energy? Because I am very concentrating on the energy of women, and I want to know, what is your source of energy in a daily basis that drives you every day to do things in your life? So what is it exactly?
I train myself to look at the positive side, like a glass of water, to look at half full and not half empty. And I say that because it's really women specifically are trained or taught since they are little to look at what's wrong, what's missing, instead of what they have, what's positive, So you need a little bit of extra work to train your brain to look at the positive thing. So I've learned that. I've trained myself to, when I enter a room, for example, now I'm looking at flowers. I'm looking at what's nice, what's positive, instead of what's you know, of course, the games here in front of me on the shelves are not really well organized. That's okay, because on top there is a beautiful lamp, there is a beautiful flowers. So it's basically it's to train for happiness.
Yes.
The more you are, you know, in a positive state, the better you will be, and you will be able to manage whatever comes during the day. If you receive an invoice, if you receive bad news, you will be able to access all your resources to cope with that. If you are, on the contrary, already, you know, a little bit down, then you will handle it, but probably not in the best way. And then your moral will go down and down and down. If you are here, you know, you're happy, okay, you receive an invoice, well, okay. Maybe you go here or you stay there because it's not that important compared to, you know, the positive you have in front of you. So it's something I do, and I've been, you know, I've learned how to do it, and I teach my clients to do it as well because it's very important.
Yeah. So what's really driving you is to be always into that state of joy and positiveness, and making sure that you are focusing on things that makes you feel good and keep you in that state. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you're in that state and that you have something to do that is not really nice, like accounting, or, you know, then it's easier. It's easier to overcome that.
Definitely, definitely. So, Raphael, also, so do you have one specific morning ritual that you do in the morning? Yes.
Yes. I start with my gratitude book. So I have a little book and I write. I was doing it in the evening before, you know, after my day, and I switched to the morning because, you know, it takes a few minutes, but I thank this person, I thank maybe, you know, life in general, and all this thank you. When I close my book, I feel so well that I'm ready to start my day, and also some sports, you know, very important. This I learned in the second confinement, lockdown. I mean, in Myanmar, because I am in Myanmar right now. That's where I live, and forcing myself to go running, which I don't do well because I'm very slow. People walking, you know, next to me, they go quicker than me, but that's okay. Doing some exercise, forcing myself to do something which is difficult, but slowly, you know, at my pace. And then when I come back after 1 hour, I'm so happy. In 1 hour, I did maybe not even 4 kilometers, but that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I just did it. So sometimes I start my day with running or finish my day with running.
Fantastic. That's great. That's so great. And so what now, also in terms of challenge, because, you know, as entrepreneur women, we meet so many different challenge in our journey. So what are your challenges that you have met along this journey, that your path has, since you have been doing what you are doing? So what are they?
The first one, I was not believing it was possible. So I had no confidence in my project to become an entrepreneur woman, to do coaching in a professional way and help people wherever they are. I wanted my husband to believe in my project, but I was not even believing in my project myself. And this was a turning point when I realized through coaching, you know, and then I said, wow, of course I need to believe first, you know, about my project, what I want to do. And that evening, without telling anything, my husband said, you know, during dinner, oh, I know it's going to work this time. I know, I feel it. So something had changed in my posture, in myself, and I was projecting that energy to him, and he sensed it.
Wow.
So it was amazing. I said, oh, wow. Okay, yes, there'll be some difficulties on the path, but I'll go for it. And the second challenge was to speak about money, to ask for money. That was also a tough one. And I was starting very, very low, very, very conservative. And now I feel more and more confident. And it's a journey. So little by little, one step at a time.
Yes. Yeah. That's so great. Yeah. And so what I'm so fascinated by your all the things that you are saying. So even forget the question. So if you had one advice that you would give to the women that are listening to us today, what would it be? What would be that one advice that you would give to them?
And it's very simple. What made a real difference in my journey was that I asked for help. I asked for help for training, coaching, to have all this breakthrough. I hired, a coach, and I did some training myself to go higher, to go quicker, and to overcome all these blockages, which were preventing me from going forward, from moving, towards achieving what I want to do in my life. So don't stay alone. There are some networks in there. People can help. You have wonderful coaches. Fatima, you help people to get their energy back and their life feel balanced between work and their personal life. I help people who have fears and phobias, addictions, stress, and there are other people who could help as well. So I'm telling you because I've waiting for too many years, on my own, trying to overcome all this by myself. Didn't know exactly what I had to overcome anyway. At the beginning, you feeling lost. So, and I'm 50, over 50 now. So I realized I can go, I can go quicker and further away with people helping me.
Yeah.
So don't stay, if you feel you're blocked, don't stay on your own. Ask for help, look for help, and do what you have to do because otherwise you might regret at some
Yes.
point.
Yes, definitely. There is this African proverb that just make me think about, that together we go further. So,
Yes.
so it's so true, and it's important to let you know also that you're not alone, and we are all having challenges. Everybody has have challenges, but the most important is to be developing that mechanism also to not to be afraid to ask for some help and to look for some help. And there are plenty of support. Raphael is focused on all the the fears and phobia and addiction. For me, it's more of a focus on finding the balance between your personal and professional life, and also in organization, also on your journey as an entrepreneur. So there are some help. So you just need now to do the step, like she said, and not to waste too much time, because time is going by, and it's important to act now. So so Raphael, where can we find your work and what you are doing in the social media? Where are you?
Well, I'm on LinkedIn,
Yes.
Raphaele-Vallauri-Martin. You can find me on my professional Facebook page as well, Raphaele-Vallauri-Martin, and I have two websites. One is Raphael minus, I think, Vallauri.com, which is only in French, but you have it in English as well. And the other one is Raphaele-Vallauri-Martin.com. It's a new project I have launched, and it's in French and in English, and it's called Emotions Lab. And it will be a program, probably not for everybody, where you're going to, I'm going to help the person to overcome all her or his blockages, fears, phobias, anxiety, stress, and we'll go to the root cause of the problem. And once this one is untied, from the reality, from the real life, it will not have an impact anymore in the life of the person today nor tomorrow. So she will be really, or he will be really free. And that's a huge, it makes a huge difference for people.
Yes. Wow, fantastic. That's great. Okay, so, and if you need any type of support also in finding your balance, looking for, to gain some confidence and also to regain energy, so you can find me also on LinkedIn, Instagram, on Facebook, and also on my website. You can go there on www.beyourenergy.com. And voila. So thank you so much, Raphael, for taking the time to, to do this interview with me and to share also all your wisdom with us. And I will see you very soon. And don't hesitate to contact us if you need any support. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Raphael. Bye.